So I finished rummaging through this one box of stuff. I did find some other cool stuff. Found a couple more of these pillars. Another set with them going up the side. So now I've got 4 of those, which is cool. And 2 broken ones. I found this half a crown from this guy that I had carved a while back. So he fits up against the wall. Like this. So I was thinking of putting him above the gates on this one side here into the furnace, but not kind of evil enough, so I've got a pile of skulls there instead. Back here while you're up close. This is a light post that I made out of Sculpey. That's kind of cool stuff, that Sculpey or Fimo. You know, you can make some really neat stuff out of there, and it hardens pretty good, because this was in the bottom of that box for, oh, criminy. Like I say, eons. No, a year or 2 anyways, it was in the bottom of that box. This is what I made out of Sculpey too. Well, no, this one's actually cast out of plastic now. Yes, this is a plastic cast. I made a rubber mold, silicone mold. So the street lights, hey? That's kind of cool. So I might put a street light buried in this rubble pile too. I never really measured, you know, to see whether or not different ruler. Here it is. To see whether or not it's the right height for this. What did I say it was? 5 centimeters is 10 feet. 2 inches is 10 feet thereabouts. So this is 10, 20, 30 feet. That's about right. 30 foot high. Telephone pole. It's about right height for this billboard. Anyways, we should make up a bunch of those. Should do that. Oh, and this was the other stuff I found in there. There's a couple windows for the side of this building, hey, and on the wall there. Remember I was saying, it'd be nice to have some. These ones here I cut off a grate, hey. Actually, I cast these ones too. I made plastic molds of it. This is the original, so that I made the molds from. They came off a grate, but anyways, they're good, excellent windows. So I'm going to use those in this. I found my radar dish. I don't know what this is off of. It's a plastic base type thing, but it doesn't have a hole in it. Okay? But it's a nice brown, perfect brown dish. Excellent. I found a bumper off a model, which now makes me think, man, I've got a whole box of models somewhere around here. There's airplanes and ships and all kinds of old bits and pieces from models. You know, some old bumpers, car bumpers or something in here would look kind of cool. Like this muffler here, this is off must be off a motorcycle model of some form, eh? It was in the bottom of that box too. But I was thinking, you know, the saw blade idea type thing. You know, you have a motor running an electric motor, so rather than an electric motor, you take one of the motors out of the old car models and have your gear sticking out the flywheel end of it, hey? And you have your motor sitting there, so it looks like they've got a V8 motor sitting there and running this saw, eh? That'd look kind of cool. I might try doing something like that. Anyways, I want to show you what else I found in that box. And I'll shut off the radio. Oh, one more thing in barrel. Barrels are always hard to find. You know, in the right size scale, eh? So that they don't look too big, too small. It'd be nice to have a whole bunch of 45-gallon drums. This one's cast out of that resin cast, eh? That resin stuff doesn't work worth shit. You need plastic or hydrocal plaster-y stuff, or make it out of Fimo, and that's kind of. You can do molds out of Fimo too, eh? I haven't tried that yet. Should try doing that. I'll look that up. Okay, new position. Oh man, weird emails I get. I get weird emails from strange people. Whoa! People. Oh, that was scary. Okay. Can you see? This is the this is the friggin' Big Hill. Another on the friggin' Big Hill episode. Okay, so what I am working on is going to be this big room here. Okay, so I've taken a piece of plastic that's got some 1/2 inch type squares on it. Okay, actually what it was, I told you that before, I cast it out of a piece of, it was cheap. I took a broken cutting board type thingy that had the squares on it, and then I just broke off a piece that big and coated it with rubber cement, you know, that cheap latex coating stuff. You have to do it outside and it takes about 75 million layers, hey. I toughened it up. I I laid some of this stuff down inside the mold and then put another couple or 6 layers on top of it, so it was pretty tough, eh? But the plastic kind of has killed it over the years. Anyways, that's what that is. This is that hooklachi type stuff. I mentioned before that I've seen this now in smaller sizes, smaller scale, so apparently it comes in various sizes. Because if there's 2, there's probably more. There's probably more. Now I was going to use this steel plate stuff in here. Actually, geez, that looks pretty damn good in there. I was going to use this in there, eh? I have this all cut so that it fits. Maybe anyways. That looks pretty goddamn good too. Okay, so back to what I was going to do. Can you see this thing? Oh, too close. Zing. I use the lids off these coffee cans a fair amount. So I'm just going to coat that with glue and black paint. I should paint these first. Ah, okay. Here's this gray primer. Won't work. What's this? Red primer. Excellent. Which pieces do I have? That's it. One moment, please. Let me paint these. I'm just going to